Hey guys, Mike here with an unboxing video of Heroclix, the Amazing Spider-Man edition. I just got the case in, which contains 2 bricks. See how we do. This is what the brick looks like. Each brick has 10 packs, 2 bricks in the case, so 20 packs total. The way the distribution is supposed to work on these is each brick ideally should contain 3 super rares, 1 chase figure, and 1 prime figure. So we'll see how my luck stacks up to what other people have been reporting. Already I can tell the packaging is a little bit different from other Heroclix boosters in the past. Usually they had like an insert tab that folded in right here. That's gone. Let's see what the first one has. So we have Frankenstein's monster, a vampire, a werewolf, excuse me, the vulture is the uncommon, and the shield Spider-Man is the rare. All the cards self-contained. Okay. Moving on. Probably should have a knife for this. All right. Booster the second contains a super rare, Colleen May and Misty Knight. It has a rare Swamp Thing, an uncommon Electro, the Mummy, Living Mummy for a common, and a zombie. So good monster distribution so far. Pretty much one of each. So. That should take up one of the super rare slots. Unfortunately, that's probably one of the 10 super rares that I could care less about, but that's alright. Alright, third booster. We got Dagger, it's a common, Doctor Strange, it's a common, the uncommon Spider-Man, 125 point version, uncommon Spider-Girl, and then Kane representing the rare figure. Booster number 4. Just going off the odds, this should have something rare in it. Super rare. Alas, it's not to be. Alright, so we have common Shocker, common Strange again, first dupe, uncommon Rhino, uncommon Cloak, and a rare Lizard. Played in the sealed the other day, got one of him, so he's a double. But first one out of this case. Booster number 5. Alright, we have our first Prime figure. Looks like taking up an uncommon slot. Dr. Druid. is the common. Oh, Hannibal King. Looks like this is the prime figure, and it's taking up a common slot. Electro uncommon again, Cloak uncommon again, and rare Jennifer Kale. Out of the prime figures, he's probably the lowest priority, so not looking so good with kids, at least in my priority department. But as far as distribution goes, everything's on par with how it should be. Okay. Booster number 6. We have a chase figure. We got the Hornet. Another werewolf, a vampire, Damon Hellstrom, and one of the Spider-Man #1 variants. It looks like this one is B, so that's cool. Of note, on the Spider-Man variants, the #1 slot, apparently there's an ABC version, but they only made as many of him as they did of the other commons, so in order for you to get ABC, he's supposed to be 3 times as hard to get. Alright, booster number 7. One of my #1 super rare wants, Baron Mordo. Sweet. Satana Hailstrom is the rare slot. Spider Girl is the uncommon. Got Blade for a common. He's always nifty. I'd like to have multiples of him. And another Shocker. Oh, this is booster number 7 or 8. Alright, we got Living Mummy, a vampire, a werewolf, uncommon Scarlet Spider, and Morbius as the rare representing. Can't have too many of those monster minions. All of them are pretty good in multiples. Alright, booster number 9 from the first brick. We have Dagger representing common slot #1, common slot #2 is Blade, Rhino uncommon, Mysterio uncommon, and a repeat on the Cane. And the final booster. This should contain a super rare under ideal distribution. And it does. We have Ghost Rider. Yay, he's a nice one. And let's see, we got a Demo Goblin, another werewolf, a Frankenstein's monster, and Doctor Strange. So it makes 1 brick down and 3 Doctor Stranges. This brick showing some Doctor Strange love. Pun intended. Alright, halfway through brick number 2, booster number 1, seeing what we do. Again, ideal distribution should be 3 super rares, 1 prime figure, and 1 chase figure. Alright, to do booster number 1, we have in a common slot It looks like it's the Stealth Spider-Man, so version C, I want to say. Yeah, version C. Frankenstein's Monster. Another Scarlet Spider, like those guys. I'd like to have two, and I do, so that's cool. Another uncommon Spider-Man. And Carrion representing the rare slot. Booster number 2 from brick number 2, or number 12 in all. Yikes. The other super rare I could care less about. Madam Web, representing a super rare slot. Moon Knight, the rare slot. Wong, and an uncommon. Dr. Druid, a common slot. And Johnny Blaze as a common. So already I'm seeing less monsters. We'll see if that trend continues through this brick. Booster number 3, brick number 2, 13 overall. Looking for that common Spider-Man 1A. Alright, we have, in the common space, Dagger. We have a zombie. Uncommon Rhino. Uncommon Wong. And a rare Ancient One. Booster number 4, brick 2, 14 overall. Let's see what we got. All right, we have another common Spider-Man. Looks like B again. So the likelihood of me getting an A is kind of low at this point. Maybe I can trade for one. We have a zombie in a common slot, uncommon Cloak, uncommon Spider-Girl, and another rare Shield Spidey. The 34-point variety. Booster number 5, brick 2, 15 overall. Another common Spidey. It looks like it's another C. Yeah, another C. We got a Blade, a Werewolf, Manphibian, and Satana Hailstrom, representing the rare slots. Awful Blade heavy brick. Booster number 6, brick 2, 16 overall. We have a broken figure and Spidey chase figure. It looks like it's the Sinister Armor one, with the cool looking sculpt where, I don't know if you guys can see it, if he's hopping over, looks like one of Doc Ock's tentacles, Sandman's hand, one of Electro's bolts, and some Mysterio clouds. Pretty cool. Broken Dr. Voodoo, uncommon. Looks like easily fixable though. Frank Drake is the common. Another living mummy. And my third, Damon Hailstrom. Not looking so good to pull that Craven at this point. Brick number 2, booster 7. 17 overall. Alright. This is a good one, it looks like. We have Spider-Man 2099. My most desired super rare. Got it. Alyosha Craven. Oh, that's a Craven. Not the Craven. It's his son. It's a Prime figure. Dracula. Werewolf. And, oh my god, 5th Damon Hailstrom. Some poor Chinese workers should be fired over this. Alright, brick number 2, booster 8. 18 overall, representing the rare slot. We have Man-Thing, Uncommon Manphibian, a Vampire, another Blade, tied with Damon Hailstrom for the most common so far. Unlike Damon Hailstrom, who's supposed to be a rare, he actually is a common. And another common Spidey. This one is the A, so that's cool. Happy with that. Got A, B, and C of the number 1 slot common Spidey. 2 left to go, guys. Booster 9, brick 2, 19 overall. Alright, we got Shocker. Shocking. Johnny Blaze common. Vulture uncommon. Mysterio uncommon. And another Morbius. This should have a super rare. So far I'm just counting 2099 and Madam Web is the 2 super rares I've got. So final booster. See if it has a super rare. It does. It looks like it's Nightmare. It's a kind of cool figure. Lizard representing the rare slot. Electro for uncommon. Doctor Strange again. And Dagger. Man, she seems like she's in all of these. Alright guys, that's it for me. See you next time.